In the beginning, the first out of her family, she went to Africa to meet her soulmate. The Most High protected her the whole time, told her to go back to the U.S. and show her brothers and sisters that Africa was not what they shown us. Facebook group was created and now a YouTube channel. We're bridging the gap between Africans and African Americans for the first time in history has never been done, and now it's done through this platform. Subscribe to us here on YouTube and join us on Facebook for everything Africa.
So good mornings from the smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia. These are your humble presenters, Lamin Mane, alongside Abba Sarr. We're going around to ask people about their opinions. Today, here we are, we visited, our sisters and our mothers, aunties, from UK, and we asked them during their stay, their experience, and the stuffs, analyzed. So, we share ideas, and we hear from them. Thank you so much. We'll get back to you soon.
Hello, we're here again on the same place, with another sister, from the diaspora. And can you please introduce yourself to the people?
Yes, hello there. My name is Shirley and I am from the UK in England. I'm resident in Birmingham, West Midlands.
Oh, that's awesome, Nice to meet you, Shirley.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Yeah. Okay, as we usually do, ask people questions. Our first question to ask you, what makes you choose Gambia for your trip in Africa? When we have other countries in Africa.
Right. For me, going to Gambia was one of my tick boxes that I wanted to do. And I was fortunate to come along and experience the life of the people who live in Gambia, and also for myself to see what Gambia is all about, because so many people go to Gambia and they say, oh, it's a lovely place, it's everything you can think of, but I wanted to experience that myself. So I was glad for the opportunity to do so.
Wow, that's nice though. Yeah, and I'm glad that you finally made it here.
Absolutely, thank you.
So it's what do you think, on your own opinion, we can change in Africa, to make it a better place or to unite Africa?
Right. For me, I found daily going on to the roadside, and the roads need a lot of roadworks to it, and I think if people can try and help with that to make it a lot more smoother on the roads, because I've been having a bumpy ride, so to speak.
Definitely.
Yeah, but I think the roadworks needs a bit shaping up. That would only be my criticism at the moment. Yeah.
That's awesome though. Yeah, that's true, because most of the roads here, most of them are not that very good. Yeah, especially the area we are right now, they are on road construction, but they that have been delayed, so that is making our mobility very difficult at some point.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but that's awesome though. That's awesome. Yeah. So, but during your stay during your visit at Kinteh Island, were you satisfied with the tour and the presentation you got from there?
Yeah, the presentation was awesome. I think our guide tour did an amazing job in making sure that he covered everything that was required for it to go ahead and present to people like myself, and I understood it very well. So I couldn't find no criticism or anything like that regarding how he came across. It was an excellent job, well done. Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So how are you gonna rate your stay here compared to the UK? How are you gonna compare?
The people here are so lovely. They're so kind-hearted. They're so welcoming. They're so respectful and loving. I just think they're so awesome, down to the adults, down to the children. The children show respect to their elders. Every morning, my neighbour's children will come and greet me and say good morning to me. You sometimes don't get that in England. So all those things I'm going to miss. And this, they say, what Gambia is the smiling, smiling country, country, and it really lives up to what it says. I love Gambia, and I will be back again.
Definitely, I know you will. I know you will, and you're welcome back anytime you feel like.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So, but I think this is your first time.
This is my first time, and it's something that I will never forget. It's just been so awesome, and I'm going to be upset when I'm leaving tomorrow. Genuinely, I will be, because I've met so many beautiful people here, and they've got kind heart, beautiful soul, and they've been really nice to me. So I thank you all for welcoming myself and the others into your beautiful country. And we hope to see you again.
It is our country. It is always your home.
Our, yes.
So we're your family.
Absolutely.
So
one love, yes.
So since this is your first time in the country, like, do you face any form of complications or difficulties during your stay?
To be honest, I haven't had any experience. If I was to say one experience, it would be going down to the market, and you try to haggle with them, and they're calling you. You don't know which way to go, because they say, and I don't know which direction to go into. And if I forget to go to a store, they're there waiting for me. You haven't come into my shop. So that would be the only thing I would mention. But other than that, no.
It's like everyone wants to you to buy their product.
Yes. So you have to barter with them. But no, it's understandable, because obviously, they get a very low income, and I can understand. And we hope to see you again.
It is our country. It is always your home.
Our, yes.
So we're your family.
Absolutely.
So
one love, yes.
So since this is your first time in the country, like, do you face any form of complications or difficulties during your stay?
To be honest, I haven't had any experience. If I was to say one experience, it would be going down to the market, and you try to haggle with them, and they're calling you. You don't know which way to go, because they say, and I don't know which direction to go into. And if I forget to go to a store, they're there waiting for me. You haven't come into my shop. So that would be the only thing I would mention. But other than that, no.
It's like everyone wants to you to buy their product.
Yes. So you have to barter with them. But no, it's understandable, because obviously, they get a very low income, and I can understand that. And we're here to try and help and to support that. And we'll do everything that we can do to do that. We just went to visit a school in the area, and that was awesome. It brought tears to my eyes, because just to see how the children are so happy and contented, and with just little resources that they have, but yet still they make themselves happy, and that was just heartbreaking. But
that's one thing we are blessed with.
Yes.
We are blessed with happiness. It is not about the amount of resources you got or the amount of wealth you got, but you can be happy, even you don't got all that luxurious things, and other stuff,
It's so true.
But that's one thing we are blessed with.
Yes, you are indeed. Yeah, you don't have to have everything in life. As long as you've got happiness in your soul and forgiveness, then I think you're good to go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna tell our own brothers and sisters from the diaspora about Africa and Gambia in particular?
I'm going to say to them, come to Gambia and experience it yourself. Don't hear or read about it, come and experience it yourself. It's a beautiful country, and I'm going to miss it when I go.
Wow, that's awesome though. I really appreciate it, Yeah. Nice talking to you though.
Yeah, lovely talking to you too.
Thank you so much.
for the opportunity.
Thank you so much,
Yeah.
for accepting our interview. Yeah, welcome. In America, this is your presenter again, Sirif Abba Sarr from the smiling coast of West Africa, the Gambia. As we usually do, go around, ask people, different questions, had their own opinions. And here again, we will meet our own bloods, from the diaspora, who we are meeting today, and we would love you to introduce yourself to the people.
I am Sonia. I'm from Birmingham in the UK.
Okay, that's nice. Nice to meet you, Sonia.
Nice to meet you.
And my first question I want to ask you is what makes you choose Gambia for your trip to Africa? Hence we have, many other countries in Africa.
Yes. Well, the reason for my trip was to come and celebrate my birthday. I came because my daughter will be moving here permanent in November. She has a fiance here, and I came to meet the family and also to see the country. I've always wanted to come to Africa, and it took me 65 years, but I'm here. And yes, it took me 65 years. I am here, and I'm glad I came.
Yeah, it seems like you finally made it to home.
Yes, made it home.
Yeah.
I'm really happy I came.
That's awesome though, that's awesome though. And you're welcome all the time.
Thank you.
And the second question is on your own humble opinions, what do you think you can be able to change in order to make Africa united or to make it a better place?
Firstly, everybody who's left Africa and gone to Europe to work, what they should be doing is earning, coming back and bringing back your knowledge to your people to help to build it as a better place. I don't know why they can leave a beautiful place like this to go to somewhere cold, wet and dull and not want to return. To me, if it was me, I would go make my money and come back home and then bring my knowledge with me to better my people.
Definitely.
Yes.
That's a wonderful thing, Everyone, should think of how to come back home,
That's right.
Together we can build this home together.
Together.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen if it's one person.
Definitely.
It's got to be
It's like a
togetherness.
collective work.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's I met you at Joffrey, Kinteh Island.
Yes, you did.
So, during your visit there, were you satisfied with the tour and the presentation you got there?
The presentation was fantastic. The people, I didn't know they were doing everything voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they got paid for it, and that's another struggle they've got, because although they're taking the tourists around,
Mm-hmm.
they have to rely on the tourists giving them something,
Mm-hmm.
just so they can have bread to eat and a drink, and that's not right. If the community was together, the government looking after the people, rather the government looking after the government, then things would be a lot better.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the government is there for people, but if they are not taking their responsibility,
That's
it
right.
can be the other way around.
Yes,
Yeah.
and that's what's happening. They're not working with the people or for the people. They're working for government to government, and it's not right.
Definitely, that's not right. That's gonna retard our development. That's not gonna
That's
take us
right.
forward.
Yeah.
So how are you gonna rate your stay here, compared to the United? Compared to the UK?
You know what?
Yeah.
If I could leave work now and move here, I'd move here tomorrow.
Wow.
It is a beautiful, beautiful place. I've been down to the villages, I've been to the schools. I came for my birthday, but I wanted to see the motherland, and I was in tears. When I see the poverty, the amount of poverty, I broke down, because I could not believe that poverty is so bad. And the thing is, the UK, they're always collecting and said, oh, this is for Africa, we're building this in Africa, we're doing this. Where are they putting the money? It's not coming here. It's not coming here. And if the community people aren't getting the money to feed the children, clothe the children, send them to school, it's 200 dilasses for each child, which is like £1.75 in our money. So all that billions they're collecting and putting it in charity is going in their pocket rather than coming here.
Definitely.
And it's not right.
It's not right.
So
it's like we should change our way of operation.
Operations, yes.
Yeah,
because to be honest, I used to give to charities and I stopped, because I couldn't see the difference it was making. And then I started, there's a company in England, I don't know if they're still going since COVID, but I used to collect clothes and give to them to send across black people, and I know it was coming. But I will not put my money places where I can't see that people are profiting, my people are profiting from it.
As for you, you're doing the right thing, but the people you're working with might not be the right people you're working
that's
with.
it.
So
That's
because
right.
you're sending it for a purpose, but they might not put it on the purpose that you have sent that
Yes.
that properties to.
That's right.
So that's what is making us, going backward.
Yes,
So
going
if we happen to
backward.
change the way of our habits, at some day we will be able to develop ourselves.
That's right.
Yeah. So I think this is your first time here.
It is. It is.
So like, do you
And it won't
face
be the
any? Do you face any form of complication or difficulties since it's your first time, because the way of life there and here
Listen,
is quite different?
The people are so lovely. We're welcomed. They welcome us. Don't matter where we go, we're welcomed. Hello, sister. Hello, brother. They know that we're sisters. We haven't come here to do no harm. We've come to see our people and mingle with our people. And it's so nice to be home.
Wow, that's
Really nice
awesome.
to be
This
home.
is your home, and you're always welcome home.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So what's the message that you're gonna send to our brothers and sisters on the diaspora about Africa, about home?
Come back home. Bring your knowledge and build up your home. Stop living in the white people's land and building them up, and your people are at home suffering. What I'm going to do as soon as I get back is we're going to start going around to the churches, people we know, and asking them for donations, and we're going to get it here. My daughter's moving here in November. I've got the link. I was saying to her she will bring them, give to the schools, give to the community. And Alaje, our landlord here, who's so pleasant. God bless him, he's just had a bouncing baby boy, and we're so proud.
Wow, that's
Another little generation coming up,
definitely,
and we have to
definitely.
help the generation. So we're going home to do this off our back, to make sure it's coming here to the community and not going in the government's pocket.
That's awesome.
That
awesome.
is our plan.
That's awesome. We're really
Thank
grateful,
you.
Yeah. We're really happy, you guys decided to visit home, and the good things, the good intention that you have for the people here.
Yes.
We really, it is really amazing, and
Thank
we're
you.
gonna thank you for that.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Thank you
you're
so
welcome.
much,
As I said, we're one family.
Definitely.
So we're just supporting our family.
Definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much, and
You're
I'm gonna
welcome.
wish you a trip, a safe trip back home.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Alright.
I'm just glad that I came.
Yeah,
I'm really
thank you.
happy I came.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. And thank you.